Russell, a little bounce pass inside. James leaves it short. Suns in transition. Bounce pass to Dunn. Dunn with a beautiful reverse. Looks at the hand.
The Suns by himself. So, you know, I bet you got to keep Kyrie in check.
Up ahead, Dunn brings the boom. Beal on the drive, puts up the floater. Air ball there into the hands of James. Up ahead now to the rookie connect. Booker meets him at the top. James eyes his shot clock. On the spin, inside, smothered by Dunn, who gets the block. And then, boy, it looked like he knocked it off Jackson Hayes.
Ryan Dunn has become a pleasant surprise for the Suns. His defensive upside was obvious to everyone, but he's been doing much more than that. Once I saw those KD workout videos, and the first thing he said to the owner after getting drafted, yeah, I was on board, all right? I was here for the long-term project. Okay, Okogie, but taller, right? That's what I was sold on. But fuck, did he break that expectation for me. A lot better than Okogie. He's been on a hot start to the season, averaging 6.8 points on 45% from the field and 39% from three, on top of all NBA level defense in my eyes, but I might be biased. So I want to show you some of the defensive clips that stood out to me. Dunn does a great job avoiding the screen here and keeping his arms up out of the hard and no-no square, and it lets him get a great contest on a step back. On the fast break, Beal slows the ball down just enough for Dunn to get the block. Here on the switch with AD, he holds his ground and contests and makes sure AD puts up an air ball. This time against Luka, Dunn goes over both screens and it forces Luka to attack the drop. Dunn recovers and contests the fadeaway. He was just guarding a 5 in the previous clip, and then now he's guarding Luka Doncic in the next clip. I mean, that's the definition of switchability. Here, Dunn bumps into Gafford in transition. Now he's trailing Luka, so Luka just walks him into the paint and takes the same exact shot. And that's just superstar shit. There's not much you can do against that. And there are some plays where he goes under the screen, and that's just not an option when you play for the Phoenix Suns and your opponent is Luka Doncic. He's gonna hit those. Here, Ryan Dunn gets past these screens, but Luka senses the off-balanceness and attacks his outer foot, feels the hand on his hip, and pulls up to get the foul. And what's great for Ryan Dunn's situation is that he has vets immediately in his ear. Again, Dunn gets attacked on his outer foot, but this time it's PJ. Notice his hand is not on the hip, making it a much more difficult shot for PJ. Here on this lob from Doncic, I love the idea of what Dunn is doing. Contest the lob instead of allowing, an easy one, make it two hard-earned ones. And here, Ryan Dunn is just reading LeBron's brain. LeBron makes the pass, and Dunn recovers in time to muck things up and force the turnover, leading to 2 on the other end. And this was what was extremely enticing to me about him from pre-draft. His defensive playmaking is insane. His defensive chaos leads to easy transition baskets, and I mean, this play was so nice I had to show it twice. But obviously there's room for improvement in a rookie. He does get into foul trouble a lot, and I'm not too worried about that. I think he will find a better whistle as the season progresses. But, did I happen to mention that he's a great shooter? Coming out of college, he was shooting, 20-something%, and now he's shooting 40% from 3. We'll see if it maintains, but, with how the form looks, I would have no reason to suspect why it wouldn't. His free throws are a bit concerning. This time, Ryan Dunn is going to get the grenade from the double off of Durant, and he laces it again. He's just out here shooting with confidence. I don't even care if he makes them. He just needs to take them. Because when you're on the floor with other great offensive players, you will be open. Bud ball has its moments of great ball movement, and Dunn can be the beneficiary of it. And to have great ball movement, you have to be connective yourself. Here he is, feeling out the rotation and swings it to the open man. And on this long rebound, Dunn keeps his head up and finds Allen in the corner. Dunn also has his flashes of cutting, and I definitely want to see more of this because with the 5-out offense, there's not enough cutting. But it's also an area I think he can improve upon. Timing is definitely in a lot of it, but people are going to be very surprised once Nurkic hits that corner lob pass. It can be done. He just doesn't have the personnel to do it. Devin Booker isn't doing that. Kevin Durant isn't doing that. Ryan Dunn, I think you might be able to do that. Give it a shot. But, you know, Dunn also has his moments of driving where you can start to see the vision where if he just gets a solid handle and adds a little more strength, he can become a very proficient three-point shooter with a solid driving game. Again, I just love that he has the confidence that he's not afraid to just try shit. Because while you're at it, you might just become a fan favorite. And I wanted to see if the Ryan Dunn experience was true. So I needed to find out myself.
Oh yeah, and we hopped the train. That was great. I actually had so much fun.
Ryan Dunn scoreless because I showed up. I'm so sad. The defense though, but like my
Ryan Dunn went scoreless in back-to-back games and proceeded to sprain his ankle. But here's why I'm not worried. All right, listen to this clip.
I kept shooting, keep everything simple. These guys just didn't find me. That's what they told me. You know, just keep getting the brush up is the biggest thing. So keep shooting no matter if I'm missing or missing.
All right, that's a great mindset for a rookie to have. So I have to ask, how good can Ryan Dunn be?
Beal, little hesitation by O'Neal into the corner. Dunn, did that go off the board?
Touched the glass.
That
Got him back in the game after Phoenix trailed by 18 early.
Lakers going to a zone.
Catch and shoot, corner three from Dunn. Loads it up.
Checks in the game as LeBron James is shooting a free throw.
That face?
He was not happy about that one. He was not
All right, I'll stop with the Kawhi comparison. I'm sorry. I know I'm delusional. But I think a realistic expectation is like a Danny Green, but with a little more spice of the athleticism. But my psychotic side of me says that, you know, Ryan Dunn could literally be the greatest Suns draft pick since Devin Booker. And I don't think all defensive teams are out of the reach. I think it's, you know, a year out of expectations right now. If he got more playing time right now, I wouldn't be mad at, you know, having him in those conversations right now. But, you know, later down the line, if Ryan Dunn just absorbs the information that the vets will be teaching him, he can pick up their habits and mentality, and if he puts on some more weight over the off seasons, it might just create a second spark in the sun that the Suns will need after KD retires. You know, thanks for watching. I took way too long to put this together. I wanted to do this before he even got drafted, and well, I'm a lazy son of a bitch.